Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet. Sometimes it's about knitting, sometimes it's about yarn, but mostly it's about my journey through this fantastic yarny community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me for the last Friday of 2023. Can you believe it? What a year it's been. For me personally, it's been an up and down year. Started January 4th with neck surgery, right on to today dealing with all the things that Tom's dealing with. So, you know, by the grace of God, we're both still here, relatively healthy. We're getting on the track, so we're going to be okay. 2023 is in the rearview mirror. We're good with that. So, you know, onward and upward. So I'm wishing you all the best in 2024. Today I have a finished object. I have a WIP that I started. I have some unfinished business that we need to take care of because, you know, life gets in the way and I forget things sometimes. I'm human. So let's start with my finished object. My finished object is I finished the poncho for my granddaughter, Charlotte. This doesn't have a pattern. I made this up based on another pattern that I saw that was a free pattern on Pinterest, but it was done in regular crochet. I did mine in Tunisian because, yeah, I'm really all about Tunisian lately. I really love it. And I just did 2 rectangles and then added on this mock turtleneck collar, added some buttons on the sides to keep it closed, and a little tag and button because, you know, they're cute. It was basically done in Tunisian simple stitch except for the edges, which was just a knit 2, purl 1, knit 2, and then Tunisian simple stitch all the way across till you got to the last 5, and you knit 2, purled 1, and knit 2. The ribbing at the bottom is knit 2, purl 1, knit 2 all the way across for, I think I did 5, 7, 8, 10 rows maybe. I don't know. I didn't count. I just made sure when I did it again, it was the same. And I used the Colorama Halo in the color, I think it's called Sage Frost. And I had this much left over, because I used the 2 cakes because I wanted the front and the back to be the same. So I started the back the same with the white side and the front with the white. And then when I got to the top, it didn't really matter which ball I took it from because they were pretty much both in the same place, and it made the collar pretty seamless. So it has that beautiful ombre effect from light to dark. And I just think this yarn is fantastic. I don't currently have one in this color around. I don't know what I did with the other one. I have 2 more of the Sage Frost because I got 4 of each color. I have 2 more of this somewhere. This particular one is called Nutmeg Frost, and it says it's a bulky number 5, 71 acrylic, 18 nylon, 11 polyester, 481 yards. So, you know, I've got a lot left over because I color controlled it. I'm okay with that. This is beautiful yarn. It works up really, really well. It has really nice stitch definition. You can see the stitches, even though it's a fuzzy yarn. They say it's a bulky 5. I'm on the fence. I think it just leans like a heavier 4. But they may say that because of the fuzz factor, and that's fine. I don't make the rules, but it's okay. But this yarn, it's delicious. It's squishy. It's warm. It's cuddly. It's soft. It's scarfable. I don't have a problem with this up around my neck. And believe me, I have issues with things up around my neck. This will not be scratchy and or itchy. It'll be soft and warm and cuddly, and yeah, I think this turned out really good. I want to make another one for my granddaughter Olivia, but it's just not this big. And I think this is even going to be too big for Charlotte right now, but that's okay. It's a poncho. She just really is going to throw it over whatever she's wearing. And, you know, wear it in the car or, you know, whatever. It's not supposed to be form fitting. It's an oversized poncho. So, you know, maybe she'll have it for more than 1 year. But I love this ombre effect that you get with this Colorama halo. It is beautiful. And yeah, it's really nice and a dream to work with. So that is my, oh, and I used a 7mm Knitter's Pride Dream Tunisian hook to do this. I think this recommends a 6mm hook. Of course, with Tunisian, you always go up 1 or 2. I was comfortable going up to the 7, so I used a 7mm Tunisian hook and a cord. I think I used a 20-inch cord, so this was more than enough. I think I had 85 stitches on here to start with when I made the panel, so you know the 20-inch cord was more than enough. So that is a finished object for this week. And you know, just doing this Tunisian simple stitch, it was perfect mindless TV watching, football watching stitch, because your simple stitch is just under that front loop, and then, you know, back through 2 at a time. It's so meditative. I'm really hoping that you'll join me for Tunisian Tuesday, because I know people are always saying, I don't want to do Tunisian. It's really not. It's, you know, take it from somebody who's only on year 3 of their crochet journey. Tunisian is not that difficult. Especially the more beginner stitches. And once you get those down, you can be off to the races. And it just gives you that alternative to crochet while still being crochet. You're not having to deal with two needles, and that's where knitting gets me, is the 2 needles. I'm more comfortable with 1 hook, and yeah, so I hope you'll join me next week for Tunisian Tuesday, and see where this Tunisian journey takes us for the year. My next thing I want to show you is I wanted to find a shawl. I wanted either a half circle or a crescent shawl to use my Arcane Fiberworks yarn that I got for Christmas. And I found a pattern called the Field of Dreams Shawl by Mariana Muller. It's on Ravelry. I do believe it was a paid for pattern, but I don't think it was very expensive. And this pattern, it's done in 2 sections. You do a section of stripes, you do a section of a lace work, you go back to the stripes, you go back to the lace work until you run out of yarn. And I have started it, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I am using my Arcane Fiberworks yarn. I was showing you the back. This is the front. Isn't that pretty? And you can see the lace work. Of course, it's going to be so much better when it's blacked. I am using the yarn I'm Totally Fine, which is this beautiful variegated with dark gray and blue and teal and light gray. It's so pretty. Then I'm using the color Midnight, and this one, think brand new dark wash jeans. That's what this one reminds me of. And the last color I'm using for the lace section is this color, and it's called Dark Blue, but it's very country blue. Think 1980s country blue. This is what this color reminds me of. And I'm using this for the lace section, and then I'm alternating these two for the stripes. And it's so pretty. I think it's turning out just how I envisioned it. It's gonna be beautiful. If you have not, this yarn, you guys, it's fantastic. If you have not seen Arcane Fiberworks, you need to check out Tyler's YouTube page. Now, I didn't find him on my own. I want to blame Jackie at Crochet HD and Shannon at Another Yarn, because they're the ones who turned me on to this. And when I started watching his YouTube channel after those girls got their yarn and saw the colors that man puts together, well, of course, once you YouTube, Google it, it's going to start popping up on your Facebook page. And yes, my Facebook page and my Instagram have been flooded with Arcane Fiberworks marketing, and I'm okay with that. Believe me, this is the one company I don't care. His pictures are beautiful. His yarn is beautiful. This is so soft. It is beautiful yarn. The colors, I don't know how he does it, but the colors on the screen that you're looking at translate to the colors you get. You really, I'll link it below. Go check out his YouTube channel. He walks you through his dye process. He'll dye the yarn for you. He'll hank it up. He'll cake it up. He'll put different colors together, and then even throw in something that's a little unusual, like a bright color to go with a dark palette. Yeah, you really need to go check out Tyler. He's amazing. So this is the shawl that I'm working on for the rest of this week to see how this goes right through the first of the year. Because come the first of the year, Judy with Judy's Creations and Crochet is doing her crochet along again this year, only she's changed it from flowers to tropical birds. So I'm really excited. I already picked out the pattern. I know what I'm making. I just gotta know what the colors are. So I can't wait to see what the first color is for January. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working on this beautiful blue gorgeousness that looks like the ocean and beautiful seawater. And I'm so excited about this. This is so pretty, and I'm just so happy with it. So those are the things that I am working on. No, this is the only thing I'm working on with my 4.5 millimeter furls hook. So you guys, that's it. That's 2023. Done. Over. Blink. It's gone. I can't believe it. If you are going out on New Year's Eve, please, please, please be careful. I almost did it again. I did 2 giveaways in the last couple of weeks, and I have yet to pull the names. So, and to be honest with you, I can't even remember what videos those were in, because I didn't tell you to put any specific words in. So what I did is I went back over the last 24 days and I picked random videos, and I picked 4 of them, and I picked 4 winners. And you 4 winners are going to be marked up in here. Each one of your names will pop up there in your screenshot. I did the random comment picker this morning. Just pick out random people based, there was no specific word, so there was nothing to do with that. So I have 4 of you that I have picked out picked your names from the random comment picker, and I will be sending you a goodie from me, just as a little thank you for watching all my videos through Vlogmas. And another little self-promotion. Wednesday, I downloaded the Owly Scarf tutorial. It went up on Wednesday late morning. I am blown away by the number of people who have actually watched that video, and the comments that I've gotten. I am so pleased that it wasn't a disaster. That was my first full-length tutorial, and I was really a little nervous. It took me about 2.5 hours to figure out the camera angle so that it would translate. I would film it and then watch it, and it's like, oh, this isn't working, and I'd change the camera. It was a process, but I think I have it figured out now. If I ever decide to do another one, I don't know, but I hope that you either learned the new stitch and do the scarf, or use that stitch for something else, and that's okay. You know, we're all fiber artists, and you can do whatever you want with that stitch. It's just, I like the way it turned out in that scarf. So now, with that, I'm going to remind you, if you are going out on New Year's Eve, please, please, please be safe. Use your head. Do not drink and drive. We want you back with us, you know, in 2024. If you're going to stay in, relax, get some crocheting time in. Whatever you do, take care of yourself. Give yourself some grace. And above all, be kind to everyone. And we'll talk to you next week.